Hi, my name is Mapalo Mwenya. I am the project coordinator for Zambia Plants Trees. We are here today at Life Path School in Ibex. This school has been positioned as one of our focus schools for the green initiative we have started at Zambia Plants Trees. Life Path School was identified by one of the members in Zambia Plants Trees. And they had informed us that they needed trees planted in the playground.
Carefully help me so I don't break it.
Okay.
Pull them out one by one.
Is this gonna do that? Yay!
There you go. And always remember, what do we do with plastics?
Throw it away.
Okay. All right, I'll hold it for you. So here we go. You can see that this is a strong tree. Now do what Mrs. Sakati. You might need to
So,
help me.
what's gonna happen?
But yeah, you can just put it in the ground carefully.
Which one?
Okay.
So, which round?
Okay, so kneel down. You can put it just there.
Yeah.
All right.
A round of applause for Aliyah, ladies and gentlemen. She has planted her first tree. Is this your first tree?
No.
Okay, she's planted several trees. Maybe she's planted more trees than I have.
No. This is just my second time.
It's her second time planting a tree. Uh-oh.
Okay, now Aliyah, now you have to push the soil just around it. Just push the soil. No, take the soil that's loose there. Are you able to manage? And so the reason this is so exciting is that not only will the children benefit, but at the same time, we know the long-term effect that these trees are going to have in this small area of land. You know, there'll be a tree canopy, there'll be fruits, and there'll be so much to appreciate, even with just the cooler temperatures. It's so encouraging to know that, you know, we are now taking the message of planting trees to heart. You know, more and more people are actively looking for spaces to plant a tree and to make the change. Celebrate the smaller things, celebrate the bigger things, and let's plan for the future.
My team and I decided to adopt a pragmatic approach to things because we understand that it only takes one person to take action. And if one person can take action, everybody follows. So as myself and one of our members, we decided, you know what, let's take up this initiative. Let's visit this school and see how we can have a planting activity here today. So within a couple of weeks, Purple Rhino, which we have so graciously been privileged to have organizing this event in a collaborative effect, we put our sources together out of pocket, as well as a little bit of extra donations from the members in our group. And so that's how we decided, you know what, even when there are things that we do not understand, we want to be open about it and ask questions where we do not understand, because we have a group of people that understand a lot about trees. So we said, you know what, instead of just doing things alone, let us work together and work as a team so that this can become a success and we can continue having events like this over and over again.
Trees are important. They are actually rain catchers. Zambia is landlocked, very far away from the sea. We rely very much on our forests to have rains. So if we don't have forests, we end up having these droughts. This tree planting that has taken place here is not going to end just here. We hope that come next week and the days that will follow, tree planting will be part of our school. Yes, we've learned a lot, how to plant, when to plant, the importance about the same trees. So these are things that we hope to teach our little ones.
What's the name of this tree?
Pachira nut.
Pachira nut. How do you spell it?
Pachira. It's not indigenous to Zambia. I think it's from Mexico, something like that. But it does actually make nuts which are edible.
So trees are very important for creating shade, for keeping the area cool, for oxygen, obviously. And just making the environment more pleasant. It creates a habitat for birds and other animals. Trees also, the roots of the trees hold the soil. So when you have heavy downpours, if you've got trees, you don't have as much damage as when there are no trees in the area and you get a very heavy downpour and the water all just runs away. So trees are very important in holding the soil. So very important in urban areas, and especially in an area like Lusaka, which is developing extremely fast. More and more trees are being removed, and we need to just keep replacing those trees which are being removed. The best is always to plant indigenous. It's always good to keep to indigenous because you don't want really invasive trees taking over Zambia anywhere, whether it's in towns and cities or out in the bush. But if the indigenous trees are not available, or if they're going to take too long to grow or get too big, then you can, it's better to have an exotic tree than no trees. So what we've done here today is planted a mixture of fruit trees because people tend to appreciate a tree which produces fruit that they can eat, especially if they've got a small area. I don't know, snakes hide in trees. I've heard so many excuses of why to remove a tree. You need to see and appreciate trees for what they are. And we need trees. We cannot survive on Earth without trees. So rather than finding an excuse of why to remove a tree, look at it at like what advantage am I getting from that tree? Sometimes you have to remove the tree. If it's too big, if it's dangerously close to a house, and especially if it's getting old, then fine, you might have to remove that tree. But my concept is for every tree we remove, we should actually plant 3, because you're not guaranteed that the tree that you plant is going to survive. So I have a rule that if I remove a tree, I plant 3 in its place.
Well, the importance of having tree planting knowledge in the curriculum is that children need to learn about nature. God made the universe in a very delicate, balanced ecosystem. And as I said in my opening remarks, on day number 3, the land appeared, but so too did the trees. And God said, I'm giving you trees and plants, not only for food, but also for medicine. We need trees for shelter. We need trees for climate control. We need trees for balance. Everything in and around us revolves around trees. So it's very important on this special day. And I do really commend the Zambia Plants Trees Association and all the people that have come here today that we underscore, emphasize the importance of having trees in our environment. For us, this is the beginning of a medium-term project. We have planted trees today. We will plant trees even tomorrow. And as we inculcate this knowledge, integrate the knowledge of the importance of trees, not only in the curriculum that we teach about nature, but also practically, children need to understand why trees are important. If you look at the Bible or anywhere else, when people are working, the first place they'll look to rest is under the shade provided by a tree. Trees are very important, therefore. And it's a pity that most people, when they get a piece of land, the first thing they do is they clear the entire land indiscriminately. We need to be selective, the areas that we clear, so we can return trees. This knowledge over the next 5 years and beyond will be passed on to the young learners of Life Path School of Excellence. They need to delicately understand why trees are important, not only in the school, but also in their home environments. They will be agents of change, champions of change, as they gather this knowledge and share it with other people. Trees for the next generation for trees. Thank you.